Goodbye High Creatinine, 5 common fruit seniors must have, and 7 you should never touch. Did you know that a glass of orange juice in the morning or a banana a day might be silently poisoning your kidneys? It sounds unreasonable, even unfair, but that was the painful reality for Rachel, age 67. She thought she was doing everything right, eating clean, choosing fruits, avoiding processed foods. But just 2 months into her healthy fruit-based routine, Rachel was rushed to the hospital with an irregular heartbeat. Her potassium levels had spiked beyond what her aging kidneys could handle. And Rachel's story is not rare. According to Harvard Medical School, after the age of 50, your kidneys silently lose nearly 10% of their filtering ability with each passing decade. You won't feel it, you won't notice it, until one day your creatinine levels rise too high, and your doctor mentions the word that no senior wants to hear: dialysis. That's the moment many people finally ask, what did I do wrong? Did I eat the wrong foods? In today's video, I want to open the door to a hidden truth, a truth about fruits and weak kidneys that no one is talking about. You'll learn about 5 everyday fruits that can naturally help lower creatinine, and 7 others that might look innocent but are quietly pushing you closer to the dialysis chair. So if you or someone you love is walking the road to protect their kidneys, stay with me. Because by the end of this video, you'll discover a simple science-backed path that could help you save your kidneys starting today. You've heard it all your life. Eat more fruit. Fruit is good for your health. But here's what no one ever tells you. For people with weak kidneys, fruit can be medicine or poison, and the outcome depends entirely on the choices you make. When your kidneys are strong, they quietly remove excess potassium, sodium, phosphorus, and other toxins from your blood. But when your kidneys begin to weaken, as they often do after the age of 60, this process slows down. The result, potassium and toxins begin to build up in your blood, leading to silent fatigue, irregular heart rhythms, and in some cases, life-threatening complications. Did you know that according to the Journal of McMaster University, people over 60 typically have only 70% of their kidneys' filtering ability compared to when they were younger? And yet most of us continue eating the way we always have, unaware of how these habits are silently straining our kidneys. What makes fruit dangerous has nothing to do with chemicals or additives. The real risk lies in 4 natural elements found inside certain fruits. First is potassium. Many fruits contain high levels of potassium. That's fine for healthy kidneys, but when your kidneys are struggling, potassium becomes a silent enemy. It can disrupt your heartbeat, weaken your muscles, and in severe cases, stop your heart altogether. Next are phosphorus and sodium. Some processed fruit products like canned juices or dried fruits contain hidden phosphate additives. For someone with weak kidneys, these additives increase the metabolic burden and worsen kidney damage. Then there's oxalate. This natural compound is found in many fruits. When oxalate meets calcium in your urine, it can form sharp kidney stones that cause intense pain and further injury to your kidneys. Finally, some fruits are simply missing the good stuff. To protect aging kidneys, you need fruits rich in antioxidants like anthocyanins, pectin, and resveratrol. These act as silent warriors that fight inflammation, soothe damaged cells, and slow kidney decline. When you choose the wrong fruit, even if it looks fresh and healthy, you could be inching closer to the dialysis chair and not even know it. Here are 5 fruits that the elderly should eat to protect their kidney health. Fruit to eat first. Watermelon. You don't have to be a doctor to know that water is a kidney's best friend. But there's one fruit that contains over 90% water and gently cleanses your kidneys with every bite. That fruit is watermelon. Each cup of watermelon contains just 170 milligrams of potassium and very low levels of oxalate. That makes it a safe, kidney-friendly choice for most people with reduced kidney function. But there's more. Watermelon is rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that helps shield your kidney cells from damage caused by free radicals. When your body is dehydrated, creatinine levels can appear artificially high. That's because your blood becomes more concentrated. Watermelon hydrates your body while gently helping to flush creatinine and built-up toxins in a simple, refreshing, and sweet way. But be mindful, watermelon does contain natural sugar, about 9.4 grams per cup. If you have diabetes or unstable blood sugar, enjoy your watermelon in the morning or early afternoon when your kidneys are still working at their strongest. To keep your blood sugar steady, you can pair it with a few unsalted walnuts or cashews. This slows down sugar absorption and keeps your energy levels stable. And most importantly, never eat watermelon in bottled juice form. Juicing concentrates the potassium and sugar, pushing both beyond safe levels. Instead, choose fresh slices. Chew slowly, let the sweet, hydrating nectar soak into your body like a gift from nature, one that your kidneys will thank you for. Fruit to eat. Second, berries. You've probably heard this before. Berries are good for your skin, but did you know they're just as powerful for your kidneys? Fruits like blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, cranberries, and blackberries aren't just beautiful to look at. They are fierce anti-inflammatory warriors, especially helpful for those struggling with high creatinine levels. Berries are rich in anthocyanins and allagitannins, compounds proven to reduce inflammation and protect the tiny blood vessels inside your glomeruli. These microscopic filters are where your kidneys do their most important work, cleansing your blood. According to a study from Tufts University, just half a cup of berries 3 to 4 times a week can help slow kidney decline. They do this by lowering oxidative stress and gently improving your filtration rate. Even better, berries are low in potassium, just 114 to 233 milligrams per serving, and contain very little oxalate. That makes them safe and beneficial across many stages of kidney disease. If you're watching your blood sugar or weight, enjoy your berries with a spoonful of unsweetened Greek yogurt. Not only is it delicious, but the protein in the yogurt helps keep your blood sugar steady. A quick note of caution, avoid smoothies made with multiple types of berries at once. Blending too many can raise potassium and sugar levels beyond what your kidneys can safely handle. The best way to enjoy berries is in small, separate servings, either fresh or naturally frozen, and never with added sugar or syrup. They may be small, but when it comes to protecting your kidneys, berries are the silent bodyguards you've been waiting for. The third fruit to eat, apple. An apple a day might not only keep the doctor away, it might also keep you far from the dialysis chair. Apples are low in potassium, just about 195 milligrams per fruit. They contain almost no oxalate. But what makes them truly special is a rare type of soluble fiber called pectin. Pectin works in 3 powerful ways. It lowers blood sugar, helping control glucose levels, the number one cause of chronic kidney disease. It reduces cholesterol, offering strong support for your heart, an organ deeply connected to kidney health. And it nourishes your gut microbiome, helping to remove toxins and ease your kidney's workload. This is known as the gut-kidney axis, and it's been confirmed in studies from the American Society of Nephrology. To get the most out of your apple, eat it with the peel. That's where up to 6 times more antioxidants are found compared to the flesh alone. If chewing is difficult, you can gently steam the apple or enjoy unsweetened applesauce. Both will still deliver most of the key nutrients your body needs. In the late afternoon, when you feel tired or hungry, reaching for an apple is a gentle, steadying choice. It helps balance your blood sugar, supports your blood pressure, and gives your kidneys a break before their night shift begins. Simple, familiar, and exactly what your kidneys have been quietly asking for. The fourth fruit to eat, grapes. If you enjoy something sweet, easy to eat, and easy to store, then grapes are a beautiful gift for your kidneys. But it's not just the taste. Red and purple grapes in particular are rich in resveratrol, a famous compound known for protecting the heart and deeply beneficial for kidney circulation. According to a study published in the journal Nutrition Research, resveratrol helps reduce inflammation in blood vessels and increases blood flow to the glomeruli, the tiny filters in your kidneys that remove toxins from the blood. But grapes offer even more. They contain vitamin C, which helps protect kidney tissues. They're full of flavonoids, which reduce oxidative stress. And they have moderate potassium, around 144 milligrams per half cup, making them a safe choice for people with kidney concerns. But take note, don't eat straight from the bunch. Always portion your serving first. Stick to half a cup at a time, especially if you're on potassium-retaining medications. Here's a simple tip. Pop a few grapes into the freezer. You'll have a naturally sweet sorbet, cool, kidney safe, and free from added sugar or dairy. But avoid raisins. Dried grapes contain double or even triple the potassium and sugar compared to fresh grapes. When enjoyed the right way, grapes aren't just another fruit. They're a sweet blessing for both your heart and kidneys. The fifth fruit to eat, cherry. There's a small, deep red fruit with a gentle sweetness and quiet strength. That fruit is cherry, especially the tart cherry variety. Cherries are rich in anthocyanins, the red-colored flavonoids that reduce whole-body inflammation, especially inflammation in the delicate blood vessels within your kidneys. Because here's the truth. Chronic inflammation is the silent destroyer that damages millions of kidney cells every single day. But cherries offer even more. They help lower uric acid, the leading cause of gout. And that's a major win since many people with kidney disease also suffer from gout at the same time. Each half cup of cherries contains about 160 milligrams of potassium, a perfect balance for those needing to manage their mineral intake gently. Cherries don't just fight inflammation, they also help you sleep better. They contain natural melatonin, which regulates your sleep cycle. And deep sleep is when your kidneys heal the most. When should you eat cherries? In the evening about 1 hour before bed, or in the afternoon to calm inflammation and support stable blood sugar. You can enjoy them fresh or use diluted tart cherry juice. Just make sure it's unsweetened and free from added sugars. With their soothing flavor, charming appearance, and benefits that far exceed expectations, cherries are the crimson companion your kidneys have quietly been waiting for. In addition to the above fruits, let's learn about 7 fruits that can silently poison your kidneys. Type to avoid number 1, dried fruits. A small bag of raisins, a few chewy apricots, or a handful of dried prunes. They look healthy, they're easy to snack on, they seem harmless. But if you're dealing with kidney problems, these dried fruits can be a ticking nutritional time bomb. When fruit is dried, it loses water, but the minerals inside become highly concentrated. A small handful of raisins can contain over 300 milligrams of potassium, the same as 2 full cups of fresh grapes. What's worse, the drying process causes the fruit's natural sugars to condense, leading to rapid blood sugar spikes, something your kidneys and your metabolism don't appreciate. And many dried fruits are treated with preservatives and phosphate-based additives to keep their color. These are extremely harmful for weakened kidneys, adding more burden to an already struggling filtration system. You can safely enjoy a few fresh grapes, but just a handful of raisins can send your potassium levels soaring within minutes. And here's the danger. Most people forget. Dried fruits are too easy to overeat. No one stops at just one slice of dried apricot. That's why so many people with kidney disease say they eat healthy, yet their creatinine keeps climbing. If you're on the journey to lower your creatinine, stay away from packaged dried fruits, even the ones labeled organic. Instead, try freezing fresh fruit yourself, or just slice fresh grapes in half, freeze them, and enjoy them like a chilled snack. It's safe, it's refreshing, and it's something your kidneys will thank you for. Type to avoid number 2, kiwi. Kiwi is often praised as a superfood rich in vitamin C and fiber. But what most people don't realize is that kiwi is also one of the highest oxalate fruits you can eat. Oxalate is a compound that binds with calcium in your urine, forming sharp crystals known as kidney stones, and kiwi ranks near the top of the list for oxalate content. To be specific, 1 kiwi contains up to 450 to 500 milligrams of potassium and around 27 to 36 milligrams of oxalate per cup, more than enough to trigger stone formation in those who are sensitive. If you've ever had kidney stones, or if your kidneys are already showing signs of stress, eating kiwi regularly could silently make things worse within weeks. What makes it even riskier is how easily people overeat kiwi. It's small, it's soft, it's delicious. Many eat 2 or 3 at a time without thinking. But that means a dangerous buildup of oxalate, forcing your kidneys to work twice as hard at a time when their natural filtering ability is already declining with age. If you still crave that sweet and sour tropical taste, try fresh pineapple or green grapes instead. They're lower in potassium and contain almost no oxalate at all. Kiwi may be healthy for someone with perfect kidneys. But for aging kidneys under quiet strain, this fruit is a spiky little danger, sweet on the outside but a burden on the inside. Loại nên tránh số 3. Cantaloupe and honeydew melon. At fruit buffets and family gatherings, cantaloupe and honeydew melon are often seen as refreshing and harmless. But what most people don't realize is for someone with kidney disease, these melons are potassium bombs waiting to explode in your bloodstream. Just 1 cup of cantaloupe contains around 430 milligrams of potassium, and honeydew melon is even higher, up to 475 milligrams per cup. And let's be honest, do you ever eat just 1 cup? Most people enjoy 2 cups or more in one sitting, which means you're taking in nearly 1,000 milligrams of potassium in a single snack, almost half the daily limit recommended for someone with impaired kidneys. High potassium can lead to irregular heartbeat, muscle weakness or numbness, and in severe cases, temporary cardiac arrest. The biggest danger, people don't suspect cantaloupe. They assume it's just like watermelon. But the truth is the opposite. If you love melons, choose watermelon instead. As we mentioned earlier, it has only 170 milligrams of potassium per cup, plus natural hydration benefits for the kidneys. Or even better, if you're dining out or ordering a fruit platter, ask them to leave out the cantaloupe and honeydew, especially if you're watching your creatinine levels. That little sweet refreshment is not worth the trade-off. Not if it means risking a potassium imbalance or a step closer to dialysis. Type to avoid number 4. Avocado. There's no denying it. Avocados are one of the healthiest foods on the planet. They're rich in good fats, fiber, and vitamin E. But for someone with declining kidney function, avocados are a double-edged sword that can quietly become dangerous. A single medium avocado contains nearly 1,000 milligrams of potassium. That's almost half the daily limit for someone with kidney disease. And because avocados are soft, creamy, and easy to enjoy, they're often eaten alongside other high-potassium foods like spinach, bananas, or protein smoothies. Here's the hidden danger. Most older adults with kidney issues are also taking blood pressure medications like ACE inhibitors or ARBs. These drugs retain potassium in the body. When you add avocado into the mix, your blood potassium can quietly rise to dangerous levels, and you may not feel a thing. Acute potassium buildup can cause irregular heartbeat, tingling and fatigue, electrolyte imbalance that can lead to emergency care. So what's the solution? If you love the smooth, buttery texture of avocado, try hummus made from white beans or a spoonful of unsalted almond butter. They offer similar creaminess with far less potassium. And if you're enjoying Mexican food, go for fresh salsa instead of guacamole. You'll still get the flavor, but your kidneys will breathe a sigh of relief. Don't let the label superfood make you forget the deeper truth. Weakened kidneys require thoughtful choices, not trendy ones. Type to avoid number 5. Oranges and orange juice. For decades, oranges have symbolized vitamin C, strong immunity, and radiant skin. But for those with weakened kidneys, oranges, especially in juice form, can become a hidden danger, quietly overloading your body with potassium. One medium orange contains over 330 milligrams of potassium. And a standard morning glass of orange juice. It delivers around 496 milligrams. That's 25% of the daily potassium limit for someone with kidney disease. Do you drink 250 milliliters of orange juice each morning, or worse, 500 milliliters on a hot summer day? That much juice can deliver 800 to 1,000 milligrams of potassium in one go, and that's not even counting the potassium from the rest of your meals. Here's the most concerning part. Juice makes potassium absorb faster, causing a sharp spike in blood potassium levels. If your kidneys can't respond in time, this sudden rise can lead to irregular heartbeat, fatigue or muscle weakness, dizziness, or even fainting. But if you're still craving something citrusy, try these instead. Fresh lemon or yellow lime juice, just 20 to 40 milligrams of potassium per tablespoon. Red bell peppers or strawberries, they actually have more vitamin C than oranges, and they're far safer for your kidneys. Oranges are not the enemy for healthy individuals. But for fragile kidneys, even a sweet morning ritual like orange juice can silently push you closer to dialysis in just a few short weeks. So be mindful. That bright golden glass on your breakfast table may look refreshing, but it could also be a trap in disguise. Type to avoid number 6. Bananas are probably the most widely eaten fruit in the world. Quick, convenient, affordable, soft, easy to digest. But for those with kidney disease, this beloved fruit becomes a familiar potassium trap that's far too easy to fall into. One medium banana contains about 422 milligrams of potassium. For someone with healthy kidneys, that's beneficial. But for someone with declining kidney function, that number can quietly become dangerous, triggering electrolyte imbalances after just one breakfast. Most seniors enjoy bananas as a mid-morning snack, a bite before or after exercise, an ingredient in smoothies or banana bread. Now imagine this. You start the day with a banana, add a glass of orange juice, then enjoy some avocado at lunch. By the afternoon, you've unknowingly pushed your potassium levels past the safe limit, causing creatinine to rise without a clear reason why. Even more alarming, many people eat bananas to relieve muscle cramps, but for those with kidney problems, the effect can backfire. High potassium may actually be the cause of cramping and irregular heartbeat. If you're looking for a quick, naturally sweet energy boost, try these instead. Pears, apples, or a handful of fresh grapes, or even unsweetened applesauce in baked goods as a safer alternative to mashed banana. Bananas are not inherently bad, but for someone with tired kidneys, even one banana deserves careful consideration. Type to avoid number 7, starfruit. Among all the fruits in the world, there's one that doctors recommend completely avoiding if you have any kidney problems, and that fruit is starfruit. Sounds hard to believe, but according to the American Journal of Clinical Medicine, starfruit contains a neurotoxin called caramboxin. Healthy kidneys can filter it out, but weakened kidneys cannot. When caramboxin builds up in the bloodstream, it can enter your central nervous system, trigger Zeitzuris, vomiting and delirium, and in some cases cause coma or death, even if you only eat a small amount. There have been cases where someone ate just half a starfruit or drank 100 milliliters of starfruit juice and ended up in emergency care despite never having known they had kidney disease. What makes it worse is that starfruit often appears in blended juices, in fruitsalats or desserts, or even as a decorative garnish sliced thin like stars and easy to miss. And here's the frightening part. Cooking does not destroy the toxin. Whether it's steamed, boiled, or cold-pressed caramboxin remains fully active. If you are in any stage of kidney disease or if you are on dialysis, starfruit is a fruit you must completely avoid. No matter how exotic it looks, how beautiful the star-shaped slices appear, or how friendly someone is when offering it to you, don't let one bite of starfruit destroy your kidney function in just a few hours. Now that you know which fruits are friends and which ones are hidden foes, the most important step is learning how to apply this knowledge to your daily life. Because success in lowering creatinine doesn't come from theory. It comes from the simple, quiet choices you make at every meal. When it comes to fruit portion, size matters just as much as the type of fruit you choose. According to the National Kidney Foundation, people with kidney disease should aim for about half a cup of fresh chopped fruit per serving, which equals 1 medium apple, a small handful of grapes, half a bowl of berries or cherries. This half-cup rule doesn't just help control potassium and oxalate intake. It also gives your kidneys time to process and safely eliminate what they receive. Yes, a full banana may be too much, but half a banana, if truly needed, might still stay within the safe zone, especially if you drink enough water and monitor your symptoms. You don't need a food scale in your kitchen. Just remember these visual cues. A clenched fist equals 1 medium apple. A cupped hand equals half a cup of grapes or berries. 1 ice cream scoop equals half a cup of chopped fruit. Start training your eyes to estimate portion sizes. When this becomes second nature, you'll stop eating fruit emotionally and start eating intentionally to protect your health. Now consider this example. A smoothie that sounds healthy may contain 1 banana, half an avocado, a handful of berries, and a splash of yogurt. Sounds delicious, but the total potassium can easily exceed 1,200 milligrams too much for anyone managing high creatinine. The same goes for fruit salads. A mix of just a little bit of everything can quietly become a sweet overload and deliver a strong blow to already tired kidneys. So simplify. 1 fruit at a time, eat it separately, slowly, and savor it. Here's a simple trick with powerful results. Pair your fruit with a healthy source of protein, such as unsweetened Greek yogurt, a few unsalted almonds, low-sodium cottage cheese. This combination will slow down sugar absorption, prevent blood sugar spikes, keep you full longer, reducing the urge to overeat. It's especially helpful for people managing both diabetes and kidney disease, a common challenge for many over the age of 60. Morning and early afternoon are the best times to enjoy fruit. That's when your kidneys are most active and ready to filter efficiently. Evening, choose fruits that are low in potassium and contain natural melatonin, like cherries. And never eat fruit right before bed unless advised by your doctor. If you're taking any of these medications, ACE inhibitors like lisinopril, enalapril, ARBs like losartan, valsartan, potassium-sparing diuretics, please remember these drugs retain potassium in your body. So you should eat fruit at least 2 hours before or after taking these medications. Avoid large amounts of fruit when your medication is at peak effect. This tiny timing adjustment can prevent hidden potassium spikes, the kind that creep up silently but carry serious risk. You don't need to wait for blood work to know something's off. Listen to your body. Do you feel unusually tired after eating fruit? Mild headaches, tingling in hands or feet, a racing heart, less frequent urination, cloudy or foamy urine? If so, write it down, the type of fruit, the time, and the amount. A simple food journal can help you and your doctor detect dangerous patterns before it's too late. You don't need to give up your favorite fruits. You just need to know which ones to avoid eat the right portion and time them wisely and mindfully, every right fruit, every right amount. That's a natural prescription your kidneys will recognize and quietly thank you for day after day. You may have believed that fruit is always good for your health, but now you've seen the truth. Even the most innocent-looking choices can quietly harm your kidneys if you don't understand what lies beneath them. From a morning banana to a refreshing glass of orange juice, or just one star-shaped slice of carambola in a smoothie. Every choice can be the turning point between peace and hospitalization. But here's the beautiful part. You have the power to choose, and with just a few small adjustments, you can ease the burden on your kidneys, lower creatinine levels, naturally stay far away from dialysis, and take active control of your health as you age gracefully. You don't need to make a grand gesture. Start with the simplest step. Cut your banana portion in half. Swap orange juice for a few fresh strawberries. Ask whether your meal contains starfruit before taking a bite. Lasting change begins with clear understanding, and today you've already taken that step. If today's video helped you, please hit the like button and subscribe to stay connected for more videos just like this. Are you currently eating any fruits from today's list? What changes are you planning to make? Share your journey in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay well, stay safe, and keep walking your path with clarity and care. I'll see you again in the next video.